What's up, Mid-Michigan? Thank you so much for joining me at the Digital Desk. I'm your digital news anchor, Kyle Macon. And guys, I am sorry you woke up to a snowy morning. At least all I hope for is that when the snow does come, it sticks up to where I go snowmobiling at and not where I have to work and drive. But hopefully you guys, well, I'm praying that all of you guys made it to work safely today. There was a lot of crashes, and I believe we're actually expected, before I tell you guys, let me make sure. It appears, I ain't the weather guy now, but it appears we're not going to be getting, it looks like we got more snow showers on the way, guys. I apologize. Once again, not the weather guy, but hey, if you guys are driving home today from work, be careful. There was a lot of accidents out there. But of course, we're at the Digital Desk. We're going to take a look at some of the big stories coming out of Mid-Michigan. We got more on Cinnamom, who we found out, well, we don't know the name of the suspect, but we know someone got arrested for the break-ins there. But let's get right into it and take a look at the big stories coming out of Mid-Michigan. Alrighty, so if you guys probably have heard about Cinnamom and the break-ins, if you're around this area, so Cinnamom's was dealing with a few break-ins over the several weeks. It's a local bakery over in Grand Blanc Township. And it was kind of funny. A lot of people on social media were calling this guy the sweet bandit or something like that. The sweet bandit, the sticky bandit, whatever it was funny. But the alleged bandit accused of causing damage over the past several weeks to a local bakery has been arrested. The Grand Blanc Township Police Department, great work, guys, says the suspect, which law enforcement believes matches the description of all previous incidents at Cinnamom, was taken into custody over the weekend. Police say that an alarm trigger alerted officers to respond to the bakery in the overnight hours between Saturday and Sunday. The suspect was cuffed minutes later. And Cinnamom wants to thank its loyal customers during its days. Yeah, guys, take a look. This is your sticky bandit or whatever you guys want to call him. But I don't know. We were talking about this. I mean, if you're going to break into somewhere, place that sells baked goods, you're going to get in trouble. You're probably going to get caught, but a bakery, what are you going to get out of that? I mean, you're going to get what, maybe like $100, $200, and then some donuts and stuff and some cinnamon rolls. Doesn't work out. And obviously, guys, you're going to get caught. So don't do it anyway. But Michigan's minimum wage will increase come January 1st. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up there, especially for a lot of you guys that are maybe parents, have kids that are turning into the teen or getting into the teens. They're about to start working. So the new year will mark an increase to Michiganders' wages on January 1st. It will raise from $12.48 to $13.73 per hour. This will also go, so according to Michigan's Improved Workforce Opportunity Wage Act, the following increases will also go into effect. The 85% rate for minors age 16 and 17 will increase from $10.60 to $11.67 per hour. The temp employee rate of hourly pay increases to $5.49 per hour, and 40% of the full minimum wage provided the employees receive at least $8.24 in tips. Training wages of $4.25 per hour for newly hired employees under the age of 20 for the first 90 calendar days of employment remains unchanged. So yeah, just kind of giving you guys a heads up that minimum wage is going to be going up a little bit, and a few other things will be going up. So yeah, if you guys got any teens, good news for them. They're going to be making some more money. Well, I guess not just teens, anyone, but especially if you're a young kid getting into the workforce. Moving over, guys, I love giving you guys some feel-good news. That's kind of why I came to this station. I love giving the feel-good news. And here's what I did yesterday. Volunteers of America is hosting their Adopt a Family program, and it's looking to help more than 1,300 families in need. But here's why I'm bringing it to your guys' attention. This year, the program saw 3,000 families send in applications, which is the largest number in their program history. So this is coming from David Ban, a really, really great guy at Volunteers of America. I met in Burton at their store, but he says we typically look for about 2,000 applications. Then we shut it down. It usually takes a couple weeks to get them that many applications. This year, we got 3 applications in 2 days. So, I mean, that's pretty crazy. So I just really wanted to emphasize, guys, if you got the extra cash and maybe, it doesn't have to be a ton of it. I mean, if you can just give a little bit, you can donate a little financially if you want, so they can actually buy the gifts for you, or you can adopt a family outright. So once again, I'll tell you guys right at the bottom of this link of this on our webpage, you can find right here. You click it right here. I'm actually going to show you guys how easy it is. Click right there. Click here to view families that need to be adopted. Now, I'm not going to fill this out for you, or not for you, but you know what I mean. I ain't going to fill it out in front of you guys. But this is pretty much what you fill out. You fill this out, register, pretty much move on to another list, and it'll show you all the families. You can go through and pick out, whatever kid. It tells you how many kids they need, what they need, what they want. And it's just amazing because once again, I know Christmas is all about, Jesus and all that stuff, and which is super important to me, but also for those kids that don't understand what's going on with their parents with financial stuff. It's amazing that there's some kids out there that are going to get gifts because of people just like you guys, the people that are watching right now. So if I could ask you guys to do one thing, if you guys got a little bit of extra cash on you, please think about adopting a family for Christmas. Like I said, I think Christmas season, the holiday seasons in general, is about giving back to our communities and giving back to others. And this is one way to do it, guys. So if you guys want to find out more information, like I said, it's as easy as going to our website, midmichigannow.com. But of course, like I said, it's going to snow later tonight. So be careful, guys, driving. I will be definitely praying for you guys because that's the last thing we need is any accident. So be careful, slow down. Don't be speeding. There's no need to, especially if you're going home. Don't rush home. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good one. Take care out there. Stay warm. And I will see you guys when I see you.